Explaining the words of Imam Hussain, peace be upon him. It is trivial what has befallen me as it is in the sight of Allah. Episode 3. We say, what is meant by, it is trivial upon me? The word trivial in the language means that the matter was made easy for him, and tranquility and dignity were bestowed upon him. Similarly, the word mortar, which is an item used to crush food items until they become smooth, allows us to understand that when Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, said, it is trivial what has befallen me, he meant to say that there are many problems and difficulties in life, and no one likes hardship and toil in their life. However, the love of Allah Almighty and knowing that His actions are in the side of Allah makes these difficulties in life easy, and through them, one achieves the tranquility followed by dignity. This dignity corresponds to the levels of the soul in terms of faith, knowledge, and inner peace. This is why Allah Almighty says in His noble book, and the servants of the Most Merciful are those who walk upon the earth easily, and when the ignorant address them harshly, they say words of peace. This means they walk with tranquility and dignity, a state not achieved by anyone except those who are qualified to reach these great ranks. So, what makes all these calamities and hardships easy is that they are in the sight of Allah. Otherwise, hardships and wounds themselves are not pleasurable, but beside the beloved and the worshipped, they become easy. Why did Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, describe what befell him as being in the sight of Allah? The words of the great ones are an endless ocean of meanings, so in order to understand those illuminating words with our modest minds, we must consider possibilities to reach some of their meanings with the help of Allah Almighty. The first possibility. In the sight of Allah, if it is from the perspective of Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, means for the sake of Allah. As if Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, wants to tell us that what befalls him is for the sake of Allah Almighty, under His supervision and watch. Through this act, he will achieve great success, including reward, eternity, closeness, and paradise. He will receive a reward that cannot be measured by the short lifespan of a human, or by the hardships endured or the sacrifices made in this life. Everything he does is for the face of Allah and for His pleasure. No matter how difficult and harsh the conditions are, they are for the sake of the Lord, exalted be His name. As attributed to Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, he said, I left creation passionately for your sake, and orphaned my children so I might see you. If you were to cut me in love, my heart would incline to none but you. Take what you will from me, my Lord, I am your sacrifice, direct me to your call. I have come to you, my God, at my promise, returning that I might attain your pleasure. I am longing for the meeting, take me, for I have no wish but to meet you. I present all I have as a ransom, and I desire nothing but to redeem you. You've been with the Sacred Narratives Hub by Mansoura Shobairi.